After weeks of meetings, statements, and posturing, the Senate Armed Services Committee finally got to hear directly from Pete Hegseth, President-elect Trump's nominee for Secretary of Defense. The former Fox TV host is the first of Trump's cabinet nominations to face a confirmation hearing. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us now with the latest. Erik.
Good evening, Tracy. Pete Hegseth walked into the hearing room amid applause and chants of, quote, "keep us safe," but the love was short-lived, at least among Democratic senators on the Armed Services Committee. They immediately hammered Hegseth over allegations of sexual assault, public drunkenness, and financial mismanagement. Hegseth began the hearing saying that he wants to bring back the war-fighting effort, the lethality in the U.S. military.
I'm going to work with President Trump and this committee to, one, restore the warrior ethos to the Pentagon and throughout our fighting force. In doing so, we will reestablish trust in our military, addressing the recruiting crisis, the retention crisis, and readiness crisis in our ranks.
Members of the
Several times, Capitol Police were forced to remove protesters.
Shame on all of you! We need money!
Democrats were quick to bring up Hegseth's past.
The totality of your own writings and alleged conduct would disqualify any service member from holding any leadership position in the military, much less being confirmed as the Secretary of Defense.
A past that included criminal complaints and cash settlements to women. Hegseth claims that they were part of a smear campaign.
I sit here before you an open book, as everyone who's watched this process.
with multiple non-disclosure and confidentiality agreements tying the hands of many people who would like to comment to us.
I'm not a perfect person, but redemption is real. And God forged me in ways that I know I'm prepared for.
Hegseth was also asked about women serving in the military.
Will you support women continuing to have the opportunity to serve in combat roles?
Yes, women will have access to ground combat roles, given the standards remain high, and we'll have a review to ensure the standards have not been eroded.
Hawaii Democrat Mazie Hirono asked if he would continue the travel reimbursement policy in the military for abortions.
Senator, I've always been personally pro-life. I know President Trump has as well, and we will review all policies. But our standard is whatever the president wants on this particular issue. With my advice, I will take a look at.
If the president tells you that this promise and policy will not be maintained, you will not enable our service members to seek reproductive care.
Two other points from the hearing. Hegseth says those service members who were let go for not accepting the COVID vaccine will be reinstated with back pay. He also testified that he agrees with the repeal of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy that prevented gay service members from openly serving in the armed services. Now, the Armed Services Committee will take a vote Monday afternoon, just hours after President Trump is elected and officially sworn in, that is. It will then move to a full Senate vote later next week. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.